everybody, it's Maryanne and I'm here with 6x6 paper into 4 cards. We're going to show you how I can use, and I have here at the, you can see, let's get rid of this thing so you can see. A 6x6 inch piece of paper. We're going to cut it and use it in different cards. I was inspired by one of our Stampin'Up friends in New Zealand, and I don't remember her name. I'll put it in the, I'll post it in the bottom below so you could see it. I'm using Playing with Patterns, right? I have a ornate garden ribbon. I'm going to be using the terracotta, and I have some terracotta tile cardstock. And that's what we're playing with today. So I hope you can join me. Oh, and because I don't have the terracotta ink pad, I'm going to be using the cinnamon cider ink pad. And Garden Wishes, I'm wishing you all the best. So let me show you some of the cards I've made with this designer series paper and this layout. So these are thank you cards. Here's another one. They came out really, I don't know what's going on over there. They came out really nice, I thought. And then there's one more that I made that's not, I'm not showing here. So let's get started, shall we? Moving down to the bottom. You can see here, I have it laid out what a piece of card 6x6 might look like if you just took it out. Let me get the original here. And the only thing that was, see, it's only this little piece up here that I didn't use. There may be some cut off the others, but basically it's 1 6x6. So I did it. I took 3 pieces. You can see 3 pieces of the 6x6 inch cardstock, TSP. Oh, I'm so sorry, DSP, and I just line them up and then I cut them all at the same time. So then I have this set. So this is cut. This first one, I'll give you the dimensions as we're doing them, and I will have a PDF at my blog, which you can go and get it at a later date. I'll probably have it up there later on tomorrow, okay? There's that. See, it's really easy. Okay, so we're gonna cut this one. Let me get rid of these. This gets cut at 3.5 by 6 inches. So you just leave it that length. And this is one of the pieces that she showed us how to do. And I've got my cardstock folded at 5.5, scored at 5.5, and 4.5 by 5.5. Okay. So we're taking one of these sheets now. You're going to end up doing 3 of these at one time, but I'm only going to show you 1 today. So I'm taking this one, and these will be for later. And if you want to stay and watch me do those, that's fine. And she takes it and she rips the bottom part. And as you rip toward you, when you rip toward you, you're going to have a clean edge. If you rip away from you, you're going to have a white edge. So depending upon what you want to do. So then she takes it and she flips it over like this. Now, because all of these come together pretty well, they all kind of match, you can do whatever you like with this. You can match them up, or mix and match, I should say. So then you just put these 2 together. I'm going to use glue, so it'll be a little easier. And you could always put a a backing on here. But I think it turned out just fine. And I am making my edge. You can see the cardstock, putting it down. And then we're going to put enough glue around the edge and down here. I don't mind the ripped part, but here we go. And we're just gonna line everything up and press it down. Let me go and see if there's any comments. I try to keep up with it, but I don't do very well. Let's see. There we go. If you can, give me a thumbs up and comment below and share with others. That would be nice. And so there, isn't it good? I like it. It really does match, even though it's just the yellow, very much a hint of that. We're gonna continue this, but I wanna bring you just a little closer. There we go. And as I'm getting the ribbon ready, I want you to remember that this is our February hostess code, and you can use that. I'm also going to have a class, an online class that if you're interested in, just email me and I will send you the information. There's a registration, and we're going to be using the butterfly bouquet. I think that's how it says. Beautiful, the butterfly bouquet. Yeah, it's a new stamp set that's going to be available March 2nd. And I'll have a preview for you on that for you on Monday. Now, I should have wrapped that around before I pressed it down, but I didn't. I forgot. So I'm going to have to ad lib. So I'm going to make a bow instead, because that's what you do, right? And you screw up. Things get changed. There we go. Just like that. And I'll show you a trick with putting the bows on later. Let's put this here. And I'm going to fix my ribbon here. It's not coming out very good right now. There we go. Much better. Okay. Get the, this is very vanilla cardstock, and I'm using cinnamon cider. It's going to be wishing you all the best. It's a little off kilter. Let's see. Yeah, definitely off kilter. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm bringing in the story label, and I'm going to punch that out. I'm going to try it again. So I have the hardest time getting it in the right direction. Okay, so I always get confused because the W is slanted, and I kind of follow the W, so everything comes out a little crooked. So all I'm going to do is put little pop-ups here. And you don't have to do the pop-ups, but I kind of like it. You can always put a background on this, pop that up, and then keep your, I need to fix this bow. There we go, much better. There, how's that? And you can, or you should really put in It's light enough, but if you want to put in something in here, that's up to you. So it's just going to be very simple today. The second part is, oops, where's the other parts? There's the other part here. This one here. Now this one is a 1 inch by 6 inches long, and there should be 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And this is 1/8 by 5 1/4. Or so I guess this is 5. Yeah. I made a mistake on my measurements. I have to fix that. It's not 6. It was 6 when I originally cut it, but now it's 5 3/4. Where's my, where is my, no, it's 5 and 1/8, just to add a tiny, tiny bit. 5 and 1/8. There we go, because it's just going to have a very tiny border. So you can pretty much see how these go. But I'm using all of this side because it will match the cardstock better, in my mind. I mean, it's whatever you think is right, right? And all of my cards today are going to have the same sentiment. And you can always, you choose what you have available to you. Been trying to straighten things up, get things ready. We're still in celebration, so if you have a purchase of $50 and you do go to my site, don't forget to add in from the celebration catalog. You get, for every $50, you get a, come on, I know you're on there. I know I had 3 pieces of these. All right. I guess maybe I didn't do that well, did I? And if you need a catalog, just let me know. You can contact me through an email. My email up here. Yep, here's my email. Let me know and I'll send you a catalog. So we have the 1 1/8 by 5 1/4. As well, if you need information about the card class. The card class, the deadline for that is March 6th. So I can get everything out in time. There will be 4 designs of cards, 2 cards each. That'll be 8 cards. And two 3D projects using the butterfly bouquet stamp set and dies. Okay, and this goes like this. All right, we're going to set this down. Go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a registration in the comments below. I will tag that down there. This goes like that. And we'll take out our second, same storybook label punch. And I'm using the same sentiment die or stamp. You can actually use this for anything, even a birthday. Okay, and I was going to show you my little trick with the ribbon. So the first thing I want to do is get the ribbon to have a nice edge. There we go. I'm going to take the blue dot and putting it on my ribbon, right? And I'm going to go right to there, over. Make sure I cut a nice angle on this side. Take another blue dot, like that. And right like that. And then this can go right there. Sliding right under. I slid that under. Bring it around. And I'm just going to make a knot. These scissors are not happy, that's for sure. There we go. That's a nice one, right? It's 2. Number 3. Again, we're going to have the borders, and this one is 1.5 by 3 1/4, and this is 3 3/8 by 1 5/8. It's a really narrow border on these. And one of the things that if you have trouble figuring out the eighths, 3/8 is just one before the half mark, and 5/8 is one after. Oh, that's wrong. That goes with the other one. Oh my goodness. Did I drop one? Oh, here it is. You want to see why I'm confused? That's why I'm confused. They had the same backing. Okay. It's a really narrow border. There we go. Now, I will have another live on Monday. Early evening. There we go. I hope you will join me then. And this is going to go like this. I want this to be under like that. but I want it to go under. So I'm gonna do this, put these right like this. And I'm going to put the first one on in the middle. Like that. Hold that there. Now we're going to do my trick with the glue dot, putting it on that. There. And then I'm sticking this here. Make sure I have it. Now the one that's going to be the problem is the one on the other end. Okay. It's going to go all the way. Got glue on my finger. All the way over there. Right, I want it down. Taking a little bit, and I'm going to put it right on the edge here. Oops, this side. Right on that side. So it's the side facing us, okay? And I know it's going to go like so. Ooh, it's too long. It's way too long. I will fix that. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm still gonna do this. Taking this, making it into a little ball, putting it on the side facing me on the ribbon, right? Taking my paper, and we're gonna slide this guy right on there. And just make sure it's on the right level. It's a little tough. I do not suggest you do that. That was hard. That is hard. There we go. Still hard. Yep. Taking this, pushing that through. Oh, do I have enough to make a bow? I might have enough to make a bow. There we go. I like that. A nice little tiny bow. Just to make sure the bow is going to stay where I want it to stay, I'm putting a glue dot underneath that. Right like that. Okay. Number 3. I know it's popping up. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. I advise you not to do it the way I did it. Okay. Put right there. And see, it's all well. All's well that ends well. That's number 3. And then we have one more. It's this one. And this one I can show you my little trick because this is a top piece. This would get stacked. So I'm going to put one right there. Bring it all the way around. Grab another piece. There we go. And then these are the 3 pieces that I had that are shorter. And they're kind of leftovers. And they are 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. And there's not going to be any borders on these. And you can see the ribbon is underneath. Okay. It's 5 1/2 and 4 1/4. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 4 inches. Having such a hard time today. Well, it would have to go on the border like that, right? And then you would put sentiment. Let's put it down here. And I'm going to make a bow with the rabbit ear method. Put 2 rabbit ears like so. Cross over. Pull it through. And then trick is adjusting your loops. Boom. There we go. Let's get them. And if you can find there, one here, and pull, and it makes the knot tighter. There we go. And like so. And I don't want to keep you, but I will fix this so that it's on a card base. So let me show you on the back of this. So it would be a card base like this, and then you would glue it right on top. Right like that. And that would be your card. So there it is. There's our cards for today. I do hope you enjoyed that and you've gotten something. Don't forget to check the things in the bottom for more information, and I will see you Monday. You guys have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.